Welcome. This is PF Beyond the Scoreboard. I'm Gabe. I'm joined by my co-host Rohgan, and today we're talking about athletic culture and what it takes to build a strong athletic program beyond just wins and losses. We're also joined by our athletic director, Mr. Columbus, along with student athletes sharing their perspectives on leadership, atmosphere, and building a winning culture. This is Beyond the Scoreboard, Episode 1, Pressure, Practice, Performance.
Hello, today we are joined by Mr. Columbus. We'll be asking him some questions today. You've been involved with athletics at PF for a long time, first as a student, then as a teacher coach, and now as an athletics chair. From your perspective, why are high school sports such an important part of student experience?
That's a great question. I actually feel that athletics, and not just athletics, but all the co-curricular activities we offer students, including band and art and music, they all contribute to the overall student experience. I feel that having an additional outlet other than academics is important for students to sort of stay focused. When I was in my last year of high school, I was on the basketball team, coached by Mr. McNeil. I was in the band, that was led by Mr. Goodman, and I was also on student council. So those three outlets for me were sort of the pinnacle of all the involvement throughout my high school years. Yeah, and as a classroom teacher, you feel that, what you're doing is valuable. But someone who's gone through high school and now is in front of students every day, I fully realize that the memories that are created aren't necessarily the ones in the classroom. It's the ones that from the experiences we provide outside the classroom.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there.
I also completely agree with that. Another question, what do students often gain from being part of a team beyond just winning and losing?
Oh, there's a lot you can gain. I mean, some of the things we've already spoken about, just that mentorship. So being part of a team provides you with sort of, another outlet, provides you a window into, what could potentially be part of your future. I know from my own children, my youngest was very involved with athletics, and she is now on a track to work with as an athletic therapist.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just through talking to some of my teammates on the football team, a lot of them are pursuing university degrees in kinesiology and other sports degrees because of the path they followed in athletics.
Yeah, and having that sort of outlet and window into something that's not academic necessarily can be that guiding force. There's also that bond that you get with teammates and that sense of belonging when you do things with a group. I know for my own personal sake, I'm still in touch with my teammates from that high school experience. So,
yeah, 100%. The bond that a team gets over a season through all the ups and downs because you do it as a team. Where in the classroom, it's more on a personal level. So you do those ups and downs more personally, where when you're on a team, you do that as a team, which builds, a brotherhood.
Absolutely. And it's interesting, as someone who's advanced in age, if I call up those guys and say, listen, we want to have another game. I don't know if you guys are aware, we've had a couple of alumni games where they've come back to play student teams. If I gave them a call tomorrow, I'm sure we could put it together and they could play again. Like, they're just that sort of, that engagement is still there, that desire is still there, and that camaraderie-ship is still there.
Wow, that's incredible.
Would you say that making those mistakes have made you a way better person?
Two senses. It's definitely made me a better coach. I'm able to sort of anticipate things from experience and reflect on what I did right, what I did wrong, and then make changes in the future. But I've also become more understanding of the student experience. So, things don't necessarily go right on the court. That's just part of that student's life. There are other things happening. So you become accepting and a little more flexible and things like that as you gain that experience as a coach.
Yeah, less like it's not just what's happening on the court. There's more to it.
Yeah, exactly.
How do athletics help build school spirit and create a stronger sense of community at PF?
I think internally it does a great job. So like we talked about earlier, when you're part of a team, you feel that sense of belonging. As a bigger community, we tend to get together for the very large events when possible. It's the everyday events for like home games, for example, that I think there's room for improvement.
Yeah, to have the school spirit and the pride you have to have your school there watching it's incredible.
Well, it's proof that it's there.
Yeah.
It's just that we just need to encourage it and encourage it properly, I think is the angle we need to take.
Yeah, totally.
As we hit halftime of this podcast, all this talking is making me kind of thirsty.
Good thing we have Prime Energy, the best sports drink for halftime rehydration.
Prime just dropped their new strawberry swirl flavor.
Yeah, a rich flavor of strawberry and electrolytes.
Whether you're on the field, in the gym, on the court, Prime hydration is always the way to go.
I'm ready to go for the second half of this podcast. Now let's get back to it. Over the years, how have you seen athletics evolve or grow at Patrick Fogarty?
It's actually been quite a growth. So the number of sports, I think, is key. We also have very knowledgeable volunteer coaches. So the coaches are volunteering their time, and they do so in a way that enriches that student experience. We have very, experienced and knowledgeable coaches. That trend needs to continue. So having the ability and having that leadership to kind of showcase is huge. The other half of that is when you put your hand up to host, typically you want to have a team that's competitive, and we believe we have that. So the timing works out really well. So that idea of athletes coming to showcase, like they choose our school to showcase their talents, and the leadership that has provided them the opportunity to excel, the opportunities for visiting other tournaments to make sure that you're competitive is really important as the years go on. And we feel that the team coming this year is right there. The group of girls we had this year finished fifth at OFSA. We lost to the fourth place team in a narrow game, missing a few players, which says a lot about the talent level we have. We're graduating 3 students this year who have won the GB championship every year in their high school career.
Wow.
Exactly. It's not an easy task. And their level of commitment to their sport, to the school, is pretty valuable. And it's something that has sort of put Patrick Fogarty on the map provincially for girls basketball.
Wow. So it's something that's built over time in a team and a system that is developed through years of experience.
Precisely. And it takes that combination. It takes that combination of leadership within. It takes that combination of skill sets amongst the players and their commitment to their craft. And when that all comes together, that could really turn into something. So we're hoping that the event is a good showcase for the city of Orillia, for Patrick Fogarty, for Twin Lakes, and for basketball in the area.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely excited for it. And I saw a few snippets of the team from last year, and they were a good group.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you say to students who are unsure about joining a team or getting involved in school athletics?
I would say you have to try out. If you have the slightest interest, then it is worth your time to give it a try. And even at that, and this is what I tell students who try out for teams that I coach, there is a limited number of spots available for every team. And if that year isn't successful and you are committed, commit to it. Work on your skills and come back. I think that's the biggest mistake students make, is that if they try out and don't make a team, they never come back. Well, situations change every year. I've seen players who didn't make a team in grade 9 and have made the team in grade 10, 11, and 12. So that idea that you can keep trying, you can work on your craft, you can work on things. But I think getting involved in high school, whether it's athletics, whether it's music, whether it's through art, anything you can do to kind of enrich your own experience is going to be valuable to you. Because not only is it something good to spend your time on, but it could help you determine a path in the future.
Yeah, agreed. In my opinion, high school is almost, boring if the only thing I do is go to school.
Yeah, the added experiences, and I think at Patrick Fogarty we do a great job of providing a variety of experiences for students to demonstrate their skill sets. If you're interested in dance, then the musical is a fantastic way to showcase that, right? The theater arts night, the showcases, those opportunities exist. So whatever your skill set is, there's an opportunity. And if the opportunity doesn't exist, the opportunity could exist. So ask the questions. Maybe there's a club that you would like to see started. All it takes is a teacher to agree to it.
Yeah, I agree with you. And, going back to, just trying out for a team, I remember I tried out for, basketball in grade 9 and I ended up getting cut. But the connections I made through that and, being a grade 9, you have your friends from elementary school, but widening my range of connections just through tryouts alone was incredible.
Yep. And it provides you opportunities moving forward too. Like for me, I grew up I played baseball. That was the sport I played. And when we went to high school, there was no baseball team. So I pivoted and I had some athletic ability, maybe not a lot, but enough. And I was lucky enough to make the basketball team. Well, those are the connections that stay with you. And as you pointed out, most of the players on that team were not the ones I went to elementary school with. There were some, but not a lot.
Yeah.
So it helps you widen that.
Exactly. All right, Mr. Columbus, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Now we're going to be talking with some of the student athletes at PF and their perspective on high school sports.
Hello, my name is Francesca Mercado. I am a grade 10 student at PF. I play basketball and I play softball as well.
What do you think the main benefits of playing high school sports are?
One of the main benefits of playing high school sports to me is, just gaining experience. As a student athlete, you want to make those connections, even if, when you want to play post-secondary, it's important to, grab the opportunity to talk to coaches and whatnot.
What do you think some of the main challenges are of playing high school sports?
For me, definitely, one of them is balancing school and work life, being busy always on tournaments or just league games, being out of school. It's definitely a challenge to keep up with schoolwork sometimes.
Okay, thank you, Fran.
No problem.
Yeah, 100%, Fran. I've found the same thing playing high school sports. You're able to get more playing time, more experience, and, just overall, if the games are, filmed, you're able to send that out to coaches. And I've found through high school sports, I'm able to build, better connections with post-secondary coaches as well.
Hi, I'm Aiden Lewis. I'm in grade 12. I play hockey, soccer, and track and field.
What are the main benefits of playing high school sports?
I think the main benefits are connecting with people that you don't normally play club with, connecting with teachers that you don't have classes with.
What are some of the challenges you've seen playing high school sports?
I think balancing the sports and school portions, because most times when I'm playing school sports, I also have my club sports. So balancing the time and putting in time for school as well is definitely a main challenge.
Okay, thank you, Aiden.
No problem.
Yeah, connecting with teachers you don't have classes with is always great, and it's nice to, see another teacher in the hall you're able to say hi to. And, definitely connecting with people that you don't play club with because, you're connecting with more people within the sport, and it's, a different variety of people that you get to play with as well.
Hi, my name's Bridget Gord. I'm in grade 11, and this year I played basketball, track, and lacrosse.
What are the main benefits of playing high school sports?
Probably the friends that you can get along the way, and it's an easy first, initiation for grade 9s.
What are the main challenges of playing high school sports?
Probably overcoming, different fears of playing against girls that will be older than you.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Bridget. Most of the time when you're playing club, you're playing against people, maybe 2 years older than you, but you get into high school and you could be playing with people upwards of 5 years older than you. And that wraps up today's episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. Today we talked about how school sports are about way more than wins and losses. They help build a culture, create school spirit, and bring students closer together. Whether you're an athlete, a coach, a student in the crowd, or someone supporting from the sidelines, sports give people something to rally around and be proud of together.
A huge thank you to Mr. Columbus and everyone who shared their thoughts and experiences with us today. We hope this conversation showed how athletics can shape leadership, friendships, and a stronger school community.
This is Gabe.
And this is Rogan.
Signing off.